Street Talk and other stuff. Maddog Magnotti. You know what? It is June. What is it? The 3rd of June today? Okay, whatever, but it's June. This is the best month of the year, okay? Because all of summer is ahead of us. Summer is solidly here. All of it is before us, and this is my birthday month. Yeah, in our house, in our family, it's not a birthday, it's a birthday month, and we expect everyone to treat us accordingly, though that never really pans out the way we wish. But hey, nice to have you here on this great Monday morning. Isn't the weather been beautiful? This is fantastic. This is why we live here. It's so great. But hey, I got a good show to you today, but just a couple of things. Now, those of you who are, the 4 or 5 of you who are faithful viewers of the show will remember some time ago I had hip surgery. And it was really, I don't mind being in the hospital. I mean, I'm not one of those people who hates the hospital. I kind of like it. It's nice. You lay there, you know, nurses bring you food, that kind of stuff. But I was going in for hip surgery, and they had given me the pill already to calm you down before they actually give you the anesthesia to put you out. And it rolled me into the operating room, and I'm laying back, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. So I closed my eyes, just in anticipation of falling asleep. But while my eyes are closed, I hear the nurse say, "Don't worry, this is a very simple operation. It's a very simple procedure, and everything is just gonna go fine." And I figured she's trying to make me feel better. So I opened my eyes to thank her, and I realized she's not talking to me. She's talking to the doctor. Okay, well, in another time, you know, a little while ago, I went to see my doctor to get a flu vaccination, and the young nurse came in, and she said, "Well, I'm a little bit nervous because you're actually my first real patient." And I said, "Hey, just give it your best shot." I can tell Caitlin doesn't like those jokes, but hey, Street Talk and other stuff. Maddog Magnotti, I got a really cool show for you today about a very interesting program that's been operating in our valley for years, but you stick around. We'll be right back.
NCW Life Channel invites you to join our live coverage of commencement exercises for Eastmont and Wenatchee High Schools Friday, June 7th at 6 o'clock. Our live coverage is brought to you by Auto Mocha, with 6 locations in our valley to serve you. And by Blackrock Asphalt Services, your local asphalt seal coating company. Celebrate the class of 2019, Friday, June 7th, starting at 6 on your local TV station, the NCW Life Channel.
If you love tennis, you need to experience Central Washington's best-kept secret, Harmony Meadows. Harmony Meadows is a world-class destination tennis and event center nestled between the Cascades and Orchardland in the beautiful Chelan Valley. The 8 outdoor tennis courts feature Lake Hole Masters 8, a cushioned surface used at the Miami Open. There's also 2 outdoor pickleball courts. With the stunning backdrops, Harmony Meadows is your ace destination. Call or see them on the web. Harmony Meadows.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCW Life Channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Okay, welcome back. Hey, Street Talk and other stuff. I'm here with Ginny Kerstetter. Jenny, nice to, and this is the first time we met, actually. Haven't met each other before this. But Ginny is the medical director, is that right? Or just the director? The clinic director of the Lighthouse Clinic. Center. Okay. And we're all familiar with the Lighthouse. It's been in town for quite some time. But just before we get into that, ma'am, just a little bit of background about yourself. Tell us about you, you know, because you're somebody that people should know, you know. So.
So I've been in the Valley about 30 years.
Okay.
Have owned 3 businesses here locally, one out of state, and some of them you may be familiar with. I started Rebounders Gymnastics Center,
Oh, okay,
which is
yeah,
now
yeah, yeah.
Apple Valley
Okay.
Gymnastics.
Actually, my granddaughter was an Apple Valley client for quite some time.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's still in my heart. Yeah. If I wasn't 56, I'd go back and do it. And then I started Academic Toolbox.
Oh, remember that too.
Yep.
Okay.
And then had that at the same time when Encouraging Words closed. And I reopened it again just like a month later.
Okay.
And had that until the end of 2012.
Right, so you ran Encouraging Words for quite some time.
Yep.
Okay.
And have also started 3 nonprofits, including the Lighthouse Clinic, and was involved with a church plant here in town, as well as I've helped founded Faces for Hope, and that is a nonprofit over in Tanzania.
Okay, and what is Faces for Hope? What does it
Faces
actually
for
do?
Hope, we started as a, we had gone on a mission trip over there.
In Tanzania?
And in Tanzania,
Okay.
yep, and we're on the ground there and working with the Maasai women,
Oh, okay.
and worked with them for roughly 2 weeks, 3 weeks, somewhere in there.
Now, who did you do that with, if you don't mind? 'Cause-
Holly Stagg,
Okay, yeah, I
yeah,
know, yeah. And
yeah.
Holly's husband is?
Jack.
Yeah, I know
Yep.
Jack. Jack
and
is-
Jack and Holly are now, have kind of taken the reins still and are still going with it.
Okay, yeah.
So Faces for Hope was started by 4 women, F-O-U-R, F-O-R women over in Tanzania.
Okay.
And we worked with the Maasai women. We gave them loans and started microfinancing with them. And it still, like I said, is going now. They have over 200 kids on, scholarships,
Oh, excellent.
sponsorships
Cool.
type things. Yeah, so it's still up and running. So again, that is still in my heart,
Okay.
just have such a heart for those women over there. And then in 2012, sold Encouraging Words in December, and this is where Lighthouse Clinic came into play.
Now, you said earlier when we were off camera that you were on the board of directors of the Lighthouse Ministries.
Absolutely, yeah.
And go ahead, take it from there as far
Okay.
as the clinic is concerned.
So I started serving on the board of directors in 2009, the end of 2009, and was involved with just the board of directors at that time. So was around right after the startup of the soup kitchen, and then was on the board still when the Gospel House came about,
Right.
and then the transitional housing for men and women,
Right, and the Gospel House is a
homeless
shelter, and that, does that serve both men and women?
It does.
Okay, all right,
Yep,
yeah.
and families,
All right.
kids too. So there's a separate area for
Yeah.
that. And then same thing with King's Garden is part of the preschool
Right.
for the Lighthouse Christian
Yeah, actually, my
Ministry.
grandkids went to King's Garden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
did mine.
Yeah.
Yep. So, so then I was on the board of directors and had gone away and to a leadership conference in Spokane and just had a real heart for those people. And I can get more into how the Lighthouse Clinic started and everything, but let me just backtrack a little bit. I'm married. I have 3 kids.
Oh, cool.
All of them are married, and I have, even more importantly, 6 grandkids.
That's right. My grandkid's great. Yeah, yeah. We've got 3 ourselves. So,
Do you?
yeah.
Yep. And one more on the way.
Oh, cool,
Yep. So
cool.
we're excited about that. And I'm driven by passion.
Yeah.
How's that? And values.
And
you
that's
know?
great, but it's interesting, I was surprised because I thought you had a medical background and I find out that your background's business,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
All right.
So-
So what's the challenge has been, for a person who doesn't have a medical background, getting a medical clinic up and
Well,
running?
fortunately, when I started this, or this idea or seed was planted in my heart to start a clinic under the umbrella of the Lighthouse Christian Ministries, I was, I still am, best friends with a physician here in town.
Yeah.
And so when the idea came about, I approached her about being the medical director,
Yeah.
not having that medical experience and stuff. And she agreed.
Cool.
And we started just pushing forward, getting the paperwork going, getting all the guidelines, protocol, everything set in place,
Yeah. Now, is it okay if I ask who this doctor is?
Yeah, it was Dr. Carolina C.
Oh,
And
okay,
she's
cool.
actually still serving as our interim medical director.
Yeah.
She's not here in town anymore. She's currently practicing in Spokane.
Mm-hmm.
But we lost our other medical director back in late last fall, and so she agreed to become our interim medical director until we find somebody. So, so we pushed forward and we recruited about 3 or 4 real hardworking individuals to help open. So we called it the Fabulous Five,
Yeah.
that helped open the clinic. And we opened in July of 2014.
Yeah. See, and you have to forgive me because I wasn't aware you'd been operating that long,
Yeah.
And where is the facility where you are now?
We're at 858 Valley Mall Parkway
Okay,
in
all right.
East Wenatchee
Okay.
for now.
Okay, but you will move to the new facility on Worthing Street once it's done, correct?
On Columbia Street, yep.
Columbia Street, okay.
Yep.
You'd think I would know the streets in this town, but
It's okay.
I know how to get there. I may not
Yeah.
know what the name of the street is. So.
410 to be exact.
Okay.
So, and a month later after we got open, I got a phone call from a retired dentist here in town,
Yeah.
Dr. Bernie
Yeah.
Coffer.
Yeah, my buddy Bernie.
Your
yeah,
buddy
yeah.
Bernie. Everybody knows great Bernie.
Yeah.
And he asked me if I had ever thought about putting in a dental clinic there at the medical clinic, and I said, "Are you crazy? I don't even know anything about dental."
Well, you didn't have a medical background either, Oh my gosh, you're not putting any limitations on yourself. Come on, lady. You go.
You're right.
And you
That's
did.
why I did.
And you did. That's good.
I took a chance.
Yeah, good for you.
So what turned into a lunch later turned into a dental clinic,
Yeah, okay.
and here we are. We're a dental medical clinic now, and it's growing.
Now, you were saying actually that you do more dental work than you do actually medical work, right? So what kind of services on the medical side do you provide?
We
what
do
are the-
very basic medical there. We don't have the capability to administer like any x-rays, any MRIs, EKGs, anything like that. So we do very basic. You come in, you have think you have maybe upper respiratory,
Right.
we can do that. We can do some basic strep testing, for strep throat, UTI, that type of thing. You have a rash you're not sure of, you've had a nagging cough for 2 weeks or something,
Okay.
that type of thing for basic medical.
Do you have the ability to provide prescriptions for people if they need it? If they're
We do.
diagnosed for that? Okay,
We
good.
do very
All right.
basic
Yeah.
prescriptions. We do not do any prescriptions of narcotics for either on the dental or
Sure.
the medical side.
Right.
But we do have the capability to do that. We have providers that volunteer with us, both medical and dental providers, and they volunteer their time there. And so, they'll see the patients, and if a prescription's needed, we either administer it right there on
Yeah.
site. We have a small little pharmacy, which that's another story in itself.
Okay, yeah, I would imagine, sure.
And, or they can call it into a local pharmacy.
Okay, now you mentioned, more advanced services like MRIs and that type of thing, or x-rays. Is there any plan to maybe go in that direction, or?
Not for
Is it-
right now.
Okay.
Once we get moved, we'll kind of see how God ordains all of that.
Sure.
We're getting this brand new, twice as much square footage, and so right now, the plan is to just extend our hours and then start gradually adding more services, especially on the medical side. We really want to start tapping into the medical part of it, offering some health education.
Sure.
There's a lot of people out there, especially in the Hispanic market, that have no idea about diabetes. And so we want to offer diabetes testing, diabetes education,
Okay. Oh,
blood
cool.
sugar checks, things like that.
Is that a specific area that is more, do the Hispanics have, I know that some racial populations have more of a tendency for some areas. Is diabetes in the Hispanics something like that, or just in
Not
general? they're not that-
necessarily, it's
okay.
just in general
Okay, all
that,
right.
sometimes that health is put aside.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
more about making a living and just
Sure.
a survival
Sure,
mode,
yeah.
you know? And it's the same reason why we find that, you know, when they come in for dental work, we have wonderful nurses that will triage, you know, and they take that blood pressure and find out that that blood pressure is escalated. Well, they've never seen a primary care doctor in maybe 15, 20 years, or maybe never, you know. So it's not necessarily that it's, you know, on the Hispanic, you know,
Okay.
population or anything. It's just a lack of education.
It's just an area of need
It
that you've
is.
recognized for those folks. Okay. Okay, well, street talk and other stuff. Mike, Maddog Magnotti, I'm talking with Ginny Kerstetter. She is the director of the medical clinic for the Lighthouse Ministries. Have I got it right?
You got it
Okay,
right.
it only took me 3 times. This is pretty good for me. But hey, we got to take a break, but we're going to talk more about the program and services that Ginny and her crew and the Lighthouse is involved in a few minutes. But hey, you stick around. We'll be right back.
Hi, Justin here, owner of Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere. Club Crow is your place for famous blues, brews, and barbecue. We are your one-stop bar and grill, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Looking for a fun night out? Join us at Club Crow Saturday nights. We have live bands to rock the night away. Club Crow is bringing comedy to Cashmere. Check out our Facebook page for upcoming dates. Live jam session first Sunday of every month. Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere, the coolest place in town.
Manny Sanchez here at Town Nissan to tell you how you could spend a weekend at one of the top resorts in North Central Washington. It's the Drive to Paradise. Just stop by the dealership in June, test drive one of these exciting vehicles, and you will be entered to win. Drive the top-selling SUV Rogue or the very American Titan truck with the best warranty around. 5 years, 100,000 miles. Take a drive today, and you could end up here at Campers Resort for a fabulous weekend for 2. It's the Drive to Paradise, only at Town Nissan, behind Costco in East Wenatchee.
There was a time when you had to travel a great distance to enjoy premium wine and food pairings. Now you can experience it right here in North Central Washington. Surround yourself with the beauty and romance of the Lake Chelan Valley and enjoy some of the finest winery restaurants in the world. Get your taste of adventure at Siren Song Vineyard Estate and Winery, Wapato Point Cellars Winemakers Grill, or Sorrento's at Chelan Cellars. All 3 have their own style and unique charm. Now you're less than an hour from excellence.
All right, we're back. I'm talking with Ginny Kerstetter. She is the director of the medical clinic for the Lighthouse Ministries. And let's talk about the clientele that you serve, because I know that this is something important for you.
So when you ask people, you know, what does the Lighthouse Christian Ministries do? A lot of people think homeless.
Yeah, that's immediately, that's what I thought. You know, you're dealing with the homeless law.
Absolutely. And we do a great job of that.
Right.
You know, of taking care of them, meeting their needs right where they're at. But surprisingly enough, we serve the working poor over there at the clinic. We serve the underinsured and uninsured. Don't get me wrong, we still serve the homeless people. You know, nobody is turned away at the clinic, regardless of their inability to even pay. We do charge a very minimal.
Right.
It's a suggested donation. Again, 99% of the people pay it.
Yeah.
You know, there's even some people that have come in and said, you know, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the funds. They go back, they get the treatment.
Yeah.
And when they come back out front, you'd be surprised how they find that $20 in their wallet.
Yeah. Well, you were saying that the homeless population is probably only about 15 or 20% of the people that your clinic is serving? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and so, you know, it's just, the reason we serve so many more dental patients is because of the population, again, is that working poor or just people out there who are making ends meet. They go out, you know, and work, They don't have dental insurance.
Right.
I mean, I think 80% of us have medical insurance, but the other 20, don't have the dental insurance to go with it.
And dental insurance, from personal knowledge, I know isn't covering as much as it.
Exactly. And
I think
so,
it's true,
and we partner with dentists. We are not in competition with any of the clinics here locally, any of the medical or dental. We partner with them. We consider ourselves a partner. We're a referral clinic that somebody's going in for cancer treatment. We see a lot of confluences oncology patients. They need to get teeth pulled before they can start treatment. We see a lot of the dentists, have a patient come in, they sit them down in the chair and they say, you need 3 teeth extracted. And they tell them their bill and they can't afford it.
Yeah.
So they say, we're gonna send you over to the Lighthouse Clinic.
Oh, okay.
They'll take
Well, good
care
for
of
them.
you over
Yeah,
there.
good for them.
So,
Yeah, there certainly is enough business to go around, isn't
absolutely,
there? So-
yep.
Okay, so how long has this clinic been in operation? You said about 5 years now? I know
Yes,
you
it'll be
mentioned that
5
earlier.
years in July.
Okay.
Yep,
All right, well, let me ask you a question that's important.
okay.
What do you need? Okay?
First off, we
Now, let's
need-
go for it, girl, okay? Come on.
I'm gonna
let's
be
go for
bold.
it. Yeah.
So we need people too. We
Okay.
need volunteers. We are not looking for titles. We obviously have qualified physicians, licensed dentists, licensed nurses. That isn't what I'm talking about. We don't need a CEO of some corporation or a CPA of some corporation. We need enthusiastic, dedicated people who just want to come in and serve alongside of a fun
do
group of volunteers.
Do these people need any specific talents or skills, okay?
Unless we're putting them in, unless we're looking specifically for a dentist to serve or a hygienist to serve. Every single one of our people that are in place to pull your teeth, that is going to be a dentist. Somebody that's going to treat you medically, that is going to be a physician.
Okay, all right.
But what I'm talking about is we have nurses at our clinic that are maybe a retired RN, and they're serving in a greater capacity than just a nurse.
Yeah.
They're in there to write us grants. They're in there to offer health education. They're in there to treat our dental patients.
Sure.
Not treat them per se, but to sit with them in the waiting room because they're so nervous to go in and have a tooth pulled. So they'll sit with them for the 15, 20-minute wait while they're getting numb, just to ease their anxiety,
Right, to reach
hold
out
their
and be
hand.
another human being.
Exactly.
in contact
Pray
with
with them,
Right, okay.
I can't tell you how many times I walked by our dental room and I've seen one of our nurses or more of any of them in there holding a patient's hand,
Well, I know anytime I go to the dentist, I need prayer. Okay. Dear God, make this go as quick as possible. So actually, somebody who's watching now could say, hey, I can do that. I can come down and actually step
Yeah.
in, all right?
I mean, we need dental assistants, we need hygienists,
Sure.
we need, medical providers, for our new building, for our new facility, when we expand our hours. So, but most importantly, to keep this clinic open, we need money.
Okay.
We need partnerships.
Okay, they need money, you need donations. Okay, now, how would people contact you, all right? How would somebody who's watching today or knows someone would say, okay, look, this is something I want to get involved in and possibly donate to? How would they contact you?
We have a website. We just had our website redone last fall by a wonderful volunteer who donated her time to rebuild it and reconstruct it. And our website is WenatcheeLighthouseClinic.com. And you can go on there, you can click. We're actually doing a Power of One campaign right now. With our new facility comes extra rooms, extra equipment, and so you can choose to sponsor a room. We're doing a room sponsorship. We've had some people step up and do that.
Yeah.
They can give a one-time donation or a reoccurring donation.
And as I always like to say, if by any chance you don't remember WenatcheeLighthouse.com, you can always contact me here at the station personally or at my email address, Maddog, at nwi.net. Very simple to remember, and I will tell you how to get hooked up with Ginny or anybody else at the Lighthouse.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, so it's really pretty simple. But
Yeah.
they do need, look, we live in a paradise, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a very worthy project that's been going on for quite some time. Let's think about helping them out, I mean, why not? So, great work, okay?
Oh, thank
Now,
you.
we're going to take a break in a minute and then come back and say goodbye, but is there anything else you just want to pass on to the public before?
I just want to say I have the most outstanding volunteers and work of that these individuals come after a long day's work and will still give 3 hours of their time
Oh, cool.
to serve these people.
Cool, very cool.
And yeah, I love what I do.
Yeah.
This
Well, it's
is a
obvious that you
clinic
do.
that runs a glass half full.
Yeah, it's obvious that you do,
Yeah.
The woman of passion, that's what she said. Okay, street talk and other stuff. Mike, Maddog Magnotti, very happy and very gratified to have Ginny Kerstetter here today, okay?
Thanks
We're
for
gonna come
having
back and say goodbye, but of course, we gotta take a break, show you a few ads, so you stick around, we'll be right back. So.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill in East Wenatchee. Open 7 days a week, Highlander Grill offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine in or take it to go, our friendly staff is here to serve you. Reservations recommended for Friday night's prime rib dinner. Call for live music dates. Hi, I'm Shalane, site coordinator for Highlander Grill. Give me a call to schedule your event today.
Hi, I'm Jim Heinlein, agent here at Senior Insurances of North Central Washington, where we help our clients navigate the Medicare world. One of the things we really enjoy doing is teaching our clients about their rights. Like, did you know that if you have a traditional Medicare supplement, you can change that monthly all year long, regardless of prior health conditions? So if you'd like to know more about your options with Medicare, you can visit us at one of our 5 local offices, as well as give us a call at 888-2600.
Hey folks, Carrie from Blueberry Hills. A chill is in the air and it's a perfect time for some old-fashioned comfort food like our amazing Eggs Benedict, chicken fried steak, French dips, soups made from scratch, or fruit pies fresh from the oven. The crowds might be gone, but we're still here for you folks. So bring an appetite and a friend to Blueberry Hills in Manson, where you pick, you sit, you eat, and you visit. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 to 3. wildaboutberries.com.
Wowee! Collins Fashions has all your needs for summer events. Cool tanks and tees, Bermudas, skirts, capris, ankle pants, embellished jeans, pretty sundresses. And ladies, we have amazing special occasion dresses for your weddings and cruises. All washable in many flattering styles and colors. Collins has over 100 different styles of sandals and shoes for your lifestyle. Tommy Bahama for men and women is in stock, and we can special order just for you. Come in soon to your Brighton headquarters, where fun meets fashion in downtown Wenatchee.
Okay, we're back. Now, something important Ginny needs to mention. The whole shebang is moving,
Yes, we are, and we are so excited. This has been long in the making, but we are moving. We will be closed the week of July 8th to transfer over to our new building. And when we get over there, as I mentioned earlier, we will have double the space, and our facility is beautiful. Look for an open house, probably couple months after we open.
Okay.
We're hoping to do one early fall.
Once you get all the bugs worked out, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're hoping to do an open house in September. This will give people a chance to come in there, see what we're doing,
Great.
and just how we love on these people. And we have a powerful story to tell.
Yeah, you
we
really do. You really do.
So
But the South Wenatchee location where the soup kitchen currently is going to be closed down, right? You're not gonna be
yes,
operating there
they
anymore?
have actually opened up today as we
have they?
speak. They
Oh,
opened
okay.
their new soup kitchen in our new facility at 410 South Columbia.
Okay.
And we will be opening up in, funny enough, we are going to be reopening the new facility on our 5-year anniversary.
Oh, well, great.
July 23rd.
Right? Okay, well, Ginny,
Yep.
thank you very much.
Thank you
And
for
God bless
having
you.
me.
That's
God
right.
bless
Anytime.
you.
Hey, street talk and
Yeah.
other stuff. Mike Maddog Magnotti, thanks for tuning in this great day in June. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.